Hi guys, in today's video we're going to focus on footwork. We'll do basic steps but also not so basic steps, so you have everything you need for the dance floor. But before we start, a quick word from our sponsor, my online program Confidence Through Dance. You might have heard about it. If you're an adult approaching 30 or over 30 years old and you want to go from avoiding the dance floor, shying away from the dance floor, to feeling confident in every social situation, whether it's a work event, a wedding, a party. In my online program, my students go through an incredible transformation. If you want to learn with my personalized guidance, feedback, and go through that entire process to finally be able to dance every time you go out, book a call with me at the link below. Let's start with some tips because these are crucial for any footwork that you'll be doing. First of all, the movements that you're doing, they have to be clean. This is like the dance lingo for movements that look good, movements that are clear. That means you have to be able to, specifically with footwork, match the movements to the beat correctly. If the movements are all over the place, if you're like all over in between, if you're not sure what you're accenting, it's just not going to look right. I'm not going to go into like rhythm in this video. I have plenty of videos on rhythm specifically and how to match the movement specifically to the beat, so just check the link below. I'll include the playlist. Tip number 2, any footwork that you're doing, make the movements smaller. They will look more natural. Plus, when you're at a party, you won't have that much space to make the steps huge. Bigger steps will make you lose the rhythm, most likely, because it's harder to stay in beat, and they just look forced. So we want to always go for smaller size steps. And tip number 3, looking confident is key. So you have to make sure that before you're attempting those fancy, complex movements, you feel and you look confident doing the simpler moves, okay? Otherwise, it will be a mess. It will be forced. So you want to first get confident with the basics before you start including fancy footwork and movements that bring attention to you. And now, when we know what to do versus what not to do, let's get into the moves. We'll start with the basic one, and then we'll gradually move on to more complex. The first basic thing you want to do, if let's say you don't know how to move the feet at all, I like this one. Nice and simple. You're just going to bring the heel forward. Don't lift the toes too much. We don't want to flex all the way, but just give me a little tap with the toes up. I'll show you that the step is pretty small because we said to make it small. We don't want to be reaching far. Don't do that. But bring the feet together and then heel touches. 1, 2, 1, 2. And I'm showing you where the snare will be. This is what will follow in a song to again make those movements look clean. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it. Like literally, if you've never moved the feet, if let's say you go to the dance floor and you're just like swaying side to side, start with the little heel tap. If this is easy for you, to make this movement look better, add a little bit something else with the upper body, because if we just move the feet, especially when the step is basic and nothing here is moving, it might look a little bit stiff. So the thing I like to do is a twist. There's like nothing more basic than a twist with the torso. Doesn't matter which way, just angle the body to face the corner at the same time as the heel touches the floor. 1, 2, 1, 2. And of course, we'll do all of those moves with the music, so you can see how to match the moves to the beat.
It's an understatement. Single is overrated. If you get too close, my baby might let you take me back. Take me back, baby.
For the second movement, there will be a little bit more going on, a little bit more complex rhythm. We're going to stay in place, and you're going to start with the heel lifted, we prep it up, but then you're going to drop it, drop the other heel. So you're doing a little tap, tap, and then the same foot goes out, the heel. Again, down, down, turn. Just a little bit. And then we're going to start from this side, right? You're going to bring it back to center, bring it down, shift weight so you can lift the other heel, bring it down, and then turn it out. I'll combine it slowly. Tap, tap, out, tap, tap, out. Nice little groove move. It's not too complicated. It just looks like there's a lot going on. Down, down, out, and down, down, out. As far as rhythm, we're going to make sure all those three actions happen in between the two snares, so between my snaps. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So by the time you hear the snare drum, that loudest beat, you already are turning the heel out. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. And what I like about this move is the heel that goes out, it turns the body for us, so we don't even have to think about twisting. It's already happening. So it's like 2 in 1.
It's an understatement. Single is overrated. If you get too close, my baby, might let you take me back. Take me back, baby.
The last movement will be most complex. We're going to do a little ball change. Very popular movement. There's so many different variations of it, but let's start with the one in place. You're going to bring the foot back, just on the ball of the foot. Maybe I'll show you sideways. On the ball of the foot, you're going to put the weight back, then the foot that's in the front, lift and drop it down, and then bring the feet together. So again, it goes and step together, and then you switch feet. Other foot goes back, heel is lifted, shift weight, drop it, together. Back, down, together, back, down, together. It will be fast, so it will look totally different. All right, let me show you from the front. You're going to go back, down, together, back, down, together. And I want us to finish on the snare. So on the snap sound, you are feet close. And 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2. Again, don't step far because you won't be able to shift weight that much, okay? Just very small step. Right behind that heel you can step, don't reach.
Hours without breaking, not thinking about us. Then in my mind, you're next to me laying. Those memories keep playing.
And like I said before, guys, just the footwork, sometimes it will make us look stiff if we just move the feet. Now, to make these movements look even better, guys, you want to add something to them, like specifically upper body. So what I would do next is work on the coordination. I'm going to include my video. I did it recently. This will be very helpful. You'll be able to apply the movements that I'm showing there to those specific steps. And to help you even further, underneath this video, I have links to other free resources, way more detailed than my YouTube videos. So definitely check them out, specifically my masterclass on how you can get from the sidelines onto the dance floor, anything you need to be confident dancing in social settings if you're a beginner just starting out. So links are below. And now let's dance. Let's do those movements with the music so we can practice.
You've been so patient. Oh, I kept you waiting. You want me back, baby? Then take me back, baby. It's in the night when I think I made it. When all day dedicated. 18 hours without breaking. Not thinking about us. Then in my mind, you're next to me laying. Those memories keep playing. Am I high or am I crazy? Might let you take me back. Take me back, baby. Back. Take me back, baby, baby, baby. Take me back, baby. Hindsight. Take me back, baby. It's 2020. You've been so patient. Oh, I kept you waiting. You want me back, baby? Then take me.